Yeah.
And then he sees that it was all a ruse. It was red herring. It was all fucking ruse, red herring. It's really a machine printing out fortunes. And Leroy, in his, once again, that dumb fucking face of his, runs down to the night, goes straight to his master's boathouse, who's already packing his shit. Because I guess the master was figured I would lie to him, get rid of him, and I'll go away. I'll go away, and I won't have to see him. Leroy runs down the stairs of the boathouse, runs in. He's already got the shit in the bag. He's like, Master, oh, hey, Leroy. Oh, this guy, the machine, the master, go. Oh, you found something? Go. The master's so amused, he's laughing as Leroy's saying this. So watch the movie again. You know, he's laughing.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it differently now, man. That's
No, it makes it better. When you look at it, it makes it a whole lot better.
No, because last year when we went to AMC theater, right? They actually had the screening. We didn't go in, because everybody's rushing to go in. And it was like, oh, I want to go see the movie. I want to see the movie. It was like everybody was like, it was almost like a little fight going on or something like that. But anyway,
just like the '80s when people used to go to movies and fight after the movies, they're charged up.
Yeah, exactly. So they had a dude that played Show Enough. They did the actual scene, like live while the movie's going on. You didn't see it? I can send you the footage.
Yeah, send me the video because I would have been cheering. Click yeah, Show Enough. Leg sweep whoever's playing Leroy. Get him.
Nah, Leroy's playing himself. Timac was playing himself.
Jesus Christ. Really? Oh man, he's milking that, ain't he? And he's really milking that role. But, yeah, so the master's laughing at him, and he goes, oh, but it's a medallion. And he's like, listen, this is a fucking belt buckle. What? I gave you a belt buckle. You know, you needed a charm. You needed it, you dumbass. You needed a fucking charm so you could leave. And then he gives him a fortune cookie because the laughter can't stop. He takes a fortune. Here you go. Everything you need is in the fortune cookie. Leroy almost breaks his fingers and opens the fucking thing. He's like, oh, there's nothing in it.
Yeah.
And then the master goes, all right, enough of the jokes. All right, listen, there's one place you haven't looked, and he pokes him right in the fucking head. There's one place you haven't looked, and there is the bastard. Leroy's thinking, who could that be? Meanwhile, he has a fingernail mark in the middle of his fucking head. He got poked so hard. And the man says, yeah, I'm leaving. Where are you going? Are you going on a journey of knowledge? Fucking racist. Are you going on a journey of knowledge? And he goes, no, I'm going to Miami to see my mother, you fucking asshole. Then he goes to see Laura. He's almost murdered by hired fucking killers from Eddie Arcadian who put an ad in the paper. That's a whole other fucking story. There's an ad in the paper looking for fucking murderers and fucking goons and to kill one fucking kid. The warehouse, you see Show Enough. We all know the big fight with Show Enough, where Show Enough's whooping his ass. And Show Enough for just one thing. Who's the master? Leroy can't answer. And every time he does it, Show Enough is losing the last shreds of sanity that he's maintained. Who's the master? I don't know. He kicks him off a fucking landing. Who's the master? Punches him, kicks him. At one point, he's threatening to fucking kill him. I'm going to kill you, Leroy. I'm going to fucking drown you. Just tell me what I want to hear. Tell me I'm the master. I'm already beating the shit out of you. I'm going to fucking drown you now. Who's the master? And then finally, Leroy's about to die. His whole life flashes in front of his fucking eyes. And he realizes, oh, it's me. And then the movie becomes. And I don't know if Leroy died. I don't know if Leroy drowned. Yeah. And the ending of the movie is just like this fantasy, like post-death fantasy he has. Because it gets really ridiculous after that. He gets the glow. He's healed. It's fucking healing factor. And he does a shadow kick. He kicks the shit out of him. He catches the fucking bullet. But he's like, well, why did Eddie shoot him once? He could have kept shooting him. He just shot him once. I got him. Just keep fucking shooting him. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, you're right.
Like, you see him glowing, shoot him. Leroy catches the bullet, which is fucking impossible.
Yeah, you're right,
He hangs Eddie on a hook and runs off into the night like Batman. Like, dude, you're the hero. Like, why are you running away? You look like a fucking asshole. Like, so he runs away, woo, vanished. And then with the dance hall scene, the club scene, and Leroy is wearing like fucking like white Stacey Adams shoes with some nice pants, and like this kung fu gi with no shirt, with some flowers. I'm motivated. I don't watch kung fu. I watch porno now. I'm motivated. So he's there at the white party, and he sees Laura, and teaching me some moves. She laughs, and then they go on this. He could have been dead. That could have been like his vision before he went to heaven. Because they got on the little platform, and then they were lifted off at the seventh heaven. So maybe Leroy drowned, and the rest of the movie was just a fantasy.
Oh damn.
What if I came back and beat him up and caught the bullet, and I got the girl in the end, and we were levitated into the sky?
Wow,
so
that's
probably
a good
died.
observation. That's a very good observation, man. That's yo.
Yeah, Last Dragon.
I never looked at it like that.
Last Dragon should be called The Tragedy of Shonuff, a.k.a. the 101 of self-hatred. And you can thank Barry Gordy for that. Yeah, but I did Last Dragon. I did The Warriors, which I won't get into. That's a whole other fucking thing. And some people got fucking upset about my Warriors retrospective. But you can all go to New Retro Wave and read that. Because basically I called The Warriors not a documentary. It's a superhero movie. Yeah.
It's not a documentary. They said it's a documentary.
No, you know how New Yorkers act like, yeah, that's how it really was back in the day.
No, man. Them dudes was like ballet dancers, right? It was like ballet. They was in the ballet or something. Like I heard they was like dancers. I'm like, what the hell?
Dude, everything the Warriors is like, what the fuck is this shit? First off, the Warriors, if they were real, is the shittiest fucking gang. Here we go. But it's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's entertaining.
Yeah.
But it is the shittiest gang movie ever made. It is the comic book gang movie. And it just happens to be New York City. And 40 to 50-year-old New Yorkers will idolize that movie because they think they were a part of it. I remember
it was all made up. That was all made up. It was all made up. And then, you know what? And they probably got paid to do that. When they went to Coney Island, they got paid for that. You know that, right?
They did. Of course they did.
Why you got paid for that?
And then Ajax is actual fucking real actor. So he wasn't there. Everyone else kind of needs the money. Not saying they're broke. I'm just saying, they got paid well.
Yeah.
They got paid. I mean, it was like $20, $25 to get in the fucking thing.
Damn. It was?
Yeah, I thought it was free. It was like $20, $25 to get into the whole anniversary thing, and then because it was like a signing, and then they did like a Q&A and a press meeting, and then they showed the movie, and then there was a show because I think Sick of It All was playing. So it was like this whole like kind of all afternoon thing. So it's $20, $25 to get in. Then I heard there was like some problems with the promoters. They had like some infighting because they were venting on Facebook, which was amusing. So-and-so's an asshole. But yeah, The Warriors is a good movie, but it's the comic book gang movie. Because if you look at it, the Warriors were the prettiest fucking gang in the home. Everyone else was ugly except the Warriors. Swan, everyone had perfect fucking hair. Every shot of Swan in the movie, he's like preening and flipping his hair like, ooh. I forget the other name. So everyone's afro was perfect and never got dirty and never got dented. And, they had the little leather vest running around and shit. Cyrus should have been killed. He had a good idea. Cyrus's idea was possibly the shittiest motivational speech in any movie. Because realistically, that plan would have never worked. And would have been a fucking disaster. And everyone should have been mad. They had to take the fucking 6 train to the Bronx to hear this asshole in a pajama robe and a fucking VO5 perm We're going to take over the city. How? I mean, how is this possible? Like, how is this even in like late 70s? How is this fucking possible? We have the numbers. We'll take over the streets. So you're okay. So you're gonna join together and form Cobra, and you're gonna take over fucking New York. And you're gonna fight back and suppress the police and the politicians who have to kneel to you. You know, they'll bend the knee to you. There's so many things that go wrong. One, this is the late 70s police. If you think, if you think the police are crazy now, they could have done whatever the fuck they wanted in the late 70s.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
Like all you young kids complaining about shit now, like, you don't know anything. You're good now. You got it really good now.
We got to do a lot of shit.
All right, you can glide around your neighborhood on your little hoverboards, whatever the fuck those things are called. You're doing fine now. Go to your GameStop, get your games. You have fun. 1970s NYPD would have had that shit. They would have shot a lot of people. People would have got a lot of wooden shampoos, as they used to call it. Wooden shampoos when someone beats you over the head with a fucking wooden stick. The wooden shampoo,
Damn.
So, you would have had a street war with the police. And then, if you're going to take over the city, this is almost street level gangs. Well, what about organized crime? Because the mob wouldn't have been too keen about street kids fucking shit up and probably ruining their money. Yeah. And then you have Chinatown would have not had that shit. There were no Chinese gangs in that meeting, so I guess they weren't invited. They wouldn't have had that shit. And in other neighborhoods, the Jewish neighborhoods, Jewish fucking gangsters wouldn't have had that shit. So you would have had a full-front war with the police, organized crime, and let's say the gangs won. Let's say they won. Yeah. Now New York City is under literally terrorist control because this isn't street gangs, this is ISIS. They would have been under a terrorist fucking control, which means martial law, and the government would have had to send the military in. So now the gangs have to fight the military, the Coast Guard, and this whole national fucking situation. Cyrus's plan would have not worked, because right after the speech, when he got shot, the police were there. Did they fight back the police? No, they all ran off like little bitches into the night. Then the fucking Warriors. Everyone knows the radio show that's giving people the play-by-play. The Warriors apparently don't know about his radio station. And how is that Carmen Sandiego bitch knowing where the fuck they are? For all you don't know, the DJ in the Warriors is the host of Where in the World Carmen Sandiego. So it's like, how does she know where they're at? She knew play-by-play where the fuck they're at. And then the fact that they got framed is another stupid idea of that movie. Who shot Cyrus? The Warriors. How do you know? The guy with the gun told me. The guy who just shot the gun next to me told me the Warriors fucking killed him, even though I'm at the meeting where there's no weapons. But I trust the guy with the gun. The Rogues are the only real gang in that movie. By the way, for the record, stop dressing up like the fucking Furies for Halloween. It's annoying.
What happened?
People who dress up like the Furies for Halloween. The baseball gang in that movie.
Oh my god!
Stop dressing like it's like the Crow costume. Stop it. The Furies were like the worst gang in that movie. They got beat up with their own fucking bats by the Warriors in Central Park.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
They're fucking shit. They're shit. All right. It's just like the Furies. All right. The Orphans. Everyone's fucking terrible. The Lizzies were the real gang. The Lizzies, the chick gang.
Oh yeah. They almost killed them, man.
They could have killed 3 of them. It wasn't for the gay member of the Warriors. Where's SWAT? I want SWAT. Hey, man, I'm trying to get some. I want SWAT. Jesus Christ. God rest that actor